That's Darcy's tree. She always tells me I have to tell you that.
Yes, folks, it rained. See that?
I've got work to do out here. I've got to start taking down at least one, if not two trees every trip. If you look in here, there's a lot of 7-inch or smaller diameter trees that need to come out. Darcy's wall. She's been building that wall for almost 15 years. Hey, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. I'm out here at the cabin. It's late August. I have to tell you, it's raining, although it just stopped. But it's coming and going. I can hear a little thunder. Not the best this time of year. As you can see, we're a bit dry. But to tell you the truth, we're not much drier than we were in the middle of July. So normally this time of year, there's nothing green out here. It's super dry. And you know what? It's been raining really good. There you go. Hot shed's gotta come down. It's got a bunch of wood rats that keep moving into it. I gotta get rid of it. But got some work to do. Oh yeah. We're gonna mill these logs up this week. I gotta wait till I get my O2 sensor. Should be coming in today, the one I got on Amazon. I don't know about the Wood Miser one, but the Amazon one should be coming in. So if it gets in today and we get back there today, then I should be able to get that O2 sensor in, get the mill fired up. If all goes well, I'll be dragging it up here on Friday so that I can mill those logs up. So I'm excited. I want to do that. And then I've got some firewood to buck over here, right there. I got some logs to buck up, and if it's raining like this, it's supposed to rain all week, and then there's no reason I shouldn't be able to do that. We'll do some cleanup, and I've actually got some friends from my Jeep club coming out here, so we should have some crossover videos between sawmilling and Jeeping. We'll see. But we'll have some Jeeps out here, 3 or 4, and we're gonna do a ghost town run, so I think that'll be fun. And then for the week that Darcy and I are up here, we'll be working on this stand of trees here and that one there, I think, and start knocking down some of these 7-inch diameter trees, primarily the ponderosas, and start working our way. Now we're not going to get down here this week, obviously. I'm a bit broken up, but I should be able to get, you know, maybe I can get a half a dozen or more knocked down up in there, so that'll be good. One of the things I've got to do today is I got to clean up around here just to make sure there's some good spots for folks to camp out, because there will be some folk camping, and I just got to make it a little bit more prepared for that and make sure I move things like that harrow right there. One thing I got to do, we're going to go check it out. I got to make sure that there are no wasp nests or hornets nests in the outhouse, and that you can get in and out easily enough, because, well, when I've got a bunch of guests up here, we kind of have to use the outhouse. I did come over here in the tractor and kind of just work the ground a little bit, as you can see, so that you can walk over here without having to walk through, you know, 1.5 foot tall grass. And it helps with the fire break too. You know, if you can come in here and do this time of year, it just helps stop fires. Although, you know, obviously some of this needs to get cleaned up. But and this is moon dust, and you can see gophers, dang moles, gophers, whatever they are. If you know what they are, comment down below, let me know. I think they're moles, but maybe they're gophers. The holes are about maybe an inch and a quarter in diameter. Mounds everywhere. Those guys killed my orchard. I had a nice orchard in here. They killed it. All right, folks, here we go. Yes, I've got to replace this post. I got to replace this post, and then I need to fix this roof. It's kind of not. When I first built it, I put a rafter here, but I didn't have this overhang built. That was a mistake. I should have run my ridge board all the way out to here, and if I had done that, it would have been better, but I only ran it to there, and I had to tack this on, and that didn't work out as well as I'd like, but I can make it work, I think. I've got some big screws out here I can put on there, and then I just need to cut some new posts to go from here up to there. Then I can get some tin up there and protect this, and then side the dang thing. It's something I need to do. But the floor has to get cut out. I'm going to have to cut out this OSB and replace it with some more pressure treated OSB, and then put some tile or something over it and just get it protected better. What I find interesting is clearly somebody's been chewing on it right there. I don't know who's been doing that. All right, let's see what we got going on in here. This gets cool enough. Oh yeah, see how bad that is. Ugh. Yeah, I don't see any wasp nests, which is good. But yeah, so I actually cut the bottom off once already, and I could maybe pound this in to get this door to close better, but otherwise I think we're okay. I'm gonna should put a light on, but I'll come in here and clean this out a little bit, set it up a little better. So who would have thought that you'd be on the old Jarhead's channel getting an outhouse tour? I put that outhouse in when I was building that back room right there on the cabin. The idea behind having the outhouse was I had no toilet in the cabin at the time. And why put it way over here? I've been asked that before. And the reason I put it way over here was because I thought, well, outhouses smell, right? So put it way away from the cabin so you can't smell it. Well, folks have pointed out that means you got to walk, you know, 50 yards or 60 yards through 1.5 foot or 2 foot deep snow to get to the outhouse. Well, that's kind of silly. But my thought was I would put in a gate here on the orchard, and then you'd be right between the orchard and the outhouse. And I was going to put a cabin right here with the root cellar behind it, and then this is all orchard. Unfortunately, the orchard is, well, no more an orchard. So I'm actually thinking of coming in here with the tractor and pulling up all of these T-stakes and all of this fencing, and I'll go in and grade this out, and I think that folks can camp in there when we get the Jeep Club up here. So I got to get busy. I got to get the outhouse prepped and ready to go. And since it's raining, I think we'll go in here and clean out at least 1 or 2 camp spots in the orchard, and then kind of pack up, do a little cleanup, and we'll get out of here. So I'll try to bring some of that to you. And while I'm at it, if you enjoy these videos, do me a favor, hit that like button down there. Helps the channel out. And of course, if you're not a subscriber, it's free. You don't pay anything to subscribe. So hit that subscribe button. It helps the channel out. Thanks for that. I really appreciate it. Now, I'm going to get to work. All right. I had to get a light so I can see better. See what we're dealing with in here. Honestly, folks, I'm not seeing a lot of spider activity, which is good. I don't see any wasp nest. That's good. Do we want to look? Probably not, right? Don't look. Close your eyes. Little spider webs here. Clean that up. We'll get this cleaned up. And I've got to do something about that. Every year I come out here, I say I'm going to finish this guy and fix it. But you know what? I don't. I end up not getting it done, and I need to. So we're going to try to clean this up a little bit today and get it sorted out, and hopefully this year, and maybe finally can get this done. I'm going to have to pick all this crap up here, and I don't think this is any good anymore. That's good firewood now. We'll have to take off the felt and put new felt on, and I've got to go up top and put some felt up there and at least put some tin up. And I mean, I don't even need to put felt, frankly, but I will. Try to get this cleaned up today and maybe grade this a little bit so it's a little better for club members. The men have to use it. This will make a perfect shelf. Make a shelf in there. All right, we're not getting fancy, folks. One outhouse shelf. All right. No more spider webs. You can't really see, but that's okay. We'll clean this up a little bit better before use, but we're good to go here. I think we're good. All right. Yeah. If I can put some roofing up there, Even a couple seats would be better than nothing, because it's going to rain. Rain's coming down harder, but we got that cleaned up. I got a little more to clean up back there, but we got that cleaned up. Actually ended up just kind of grading some of this out. It's not the greatest job, but look at that powder, folks. That's why there's so much dust. That's called glacial flour, or glacier flour. So we got it cleaned up enough that people can walk back here, and I'm going to keep cleaning this up, and I've got to remove more trees and thin this out a little bit. But my plan is to eventually grade this and push as much dirt as I can and rake as much into the holes so that we smooth some of this out. But for now, I got to try to get something on top of that thing to protect it, but at least it's cleaned out enough that somebody can use it. I'm going to go in here and try to pull all of these snakes out of the middle and all that stuff out of the middle and just set up a campground in there for other Jeep folks. So I need to get to it. Let's get her done.
bottom too? Let's see,
Can you-
where's the,
You might want me to grab them.
here's the, oh wait, this is the second one. There's the top one.
Just give all four of them to me. That way you don't get your hands caught here.
Yeah, okay.
You got gloves on. Gonna have the Jeep Club out here, so only a few Jeeps, but at least we've got some space now. A couple can set up camp right in here. It's a really good spot, I think. You've got entrance right here with a gate we could put up, but you don't really need to. And then we've pulled off that section of the fence back there so that you could walk through back here to get to the outhouse for the guys. Guys got to use the outhouse, but they can set up tents and park Jeeps in here perfectly fine. And then later I'll put my sawmill in here, and I'll probably have it set up. So that I can put my log deck on this side here somewhere and just set up the sawmill over here and have places to stack lumber behind me. I think that'll make a nice log yard. But now it's time to get packed up and get out of here because it's 11 o'clock and I've got a 5-hour drive, and I'm gonna drop a video right here for you to check out. Y'all have a great day. The old Jarhead out.